Good morning, folks. What's up? What's up? What's going on? Boom! What's up? I'm going to talk about some products today. I'm going to talk about some food, and I'm going to talk about some spices. I guess would they be spices? Okay, we're going to start here. I am doing keto. Surprise, surprise. I've been doing keto for a while now. So I'm going to start off with a disclaimer. I never mention products or services. That's not true. I never mention products as far as wellness products go in my brand on my wall. You guys probably know that. But this time, I'm not going to mention any companies. I'm going to mention stuff that you can buy. I'm not going to get into the quality of products. I just need, I feel the need to tell you guys how I feel. I feel the need to express how I feel. That's what these vlogs are about, right? So I will refrain from talking about specific products on this live, okay? But I need you guys to understand something. I've never felt like this before in my old age. I actually don't think I've ever felt like this before. Ever. I'm going to explain why. When I was in my 20s, I definitely feel like I'm in my 20s and it's showing in the gym. But when I was in my 20s, I was basically an alcoholic all my life, I think. Drugs, alcohol, that was always a reoccurring thing, right? I mean, all my life. So that alone is a big deal. It's been a very long time for me. My system is, I think it's going to take quite a while to detox, probably a decade to completely detox. So that alone is a big deal, but I'm still almost 50 years old. So there are things that should not be working the way they're working, I think. Okay, we're going to keep it. Okay, get your mind out of that zone. It is Valentine's Day, though. But there are things that are working better than I thought would work at this age. I mean joints. I mean how strong I am. I mean how my skin is. And I got to get into it because I got introduced to something probably a year ago, the word of this ketogenic diet. I wasn't quite fond of the idea because I was thinking a lot of animal fats, like it's 75% fat. So first thought that came to mind was Atkins. I don't want to go into the whole science of it today, but I'd like to really go into my day, what my day consists of, because people ask me all the time. I did lose, here we go, I sound like a broken record. I lost 52 pounds in 54 days. So in 2 months, I lost my initial 52 pounds, but it's been almost 6 months, or it's been about 6 months, and I'm almost down an additional 12. So it's become a lifestyle for me, eating keto. And like I said, I'm not going to get into products like exogenous ketones. Exogenous ketones opposed to endogenous ketones. Endogenous is your body making them, producing them. Exogenous is when you drink them. So if you're not active when you take exogenous ketones, you're just adding 100 calories to your diet. So you have to look at the numbers anyways to a certain point. Again, I'm going too much. What I really want to talk about today is something that hit me. And for those of you that are doing this, keto, here, we'll start with keto. Keto, I have a very simple way of breaking it down with three numbers. Three simple numbers. If you have 4 meals per day, we'll put it that way, we'll keep it simple. If you have 4 meals per day, and each meal consists of 24 grams of fat, 12 grams of protein, and 6 grams of carbs. Why are those numbers easy to remember? If you can think of 24, divide that by 2, 12, divide that by 2, 6, 24, 12, 6. So every time you have a meal, does it have 24 grams of fat? Does it have 12 grams of protein? And does it have 6 grams of fat? That's the most basic I can put it. Do that 4 times a day. You're going to be at around a little under 1,200 calories. It's enough for you to lose your initial 5 to 10 pounds in your first week. If you're overweight easily, everyone's losing that if they're eating that. Everyone that is doing this, that I'm coaching through it. Everyone, 100% or more. So it's going to stabilize your body. It's going to bring you down to your target body weight. So you'll lose if you're really overweight, you'll lose the beginning fat real quick, but then to stabilize, you'll eventually hit your target weight. And who would have thought? I mean, I'm not light. I'm not light, and 1,200 calories is ample for me. It's good enough. It really is. So that's an easy way to remember the keto aspect. Now, I got to get into a superpower that I just recently acquired. At first I thought, yeah, okay, it's ginger and turmeric. I need to talk about ginger and turmeric because I don't want to get into grades of it, just get the real stuff. We'll leave it at that. But ginger and turmeric have done things to my body. I added to keto. So here's why I need to talk about ginger and turmeric today, mostly, is because keto has changed my life. It's a lifestyle. It's not hard at all. I just made buns this morning. I don't know if you guys saw it on my wall. Buns with less than 2 grams of carbs, with almond flour, psyllium. What else? I'll put the recipe up. It's like 7 ingredients. It's not much. A bit of salt. There's not much in it. It's crazy. And their buns are just like regular buns. Everything is ketoable. There's a new word. Hashtag ketoable. So that has helped me immensely, of course. Obviously, it's a lifestyle. The fact that I work out, the fact that I stopped drinking, alcohol, the fact that I stopped energy drinks, all these little things all contribute. Smoking cigarettes, doing drugs. I mean, all of these things are contributing factors that over time, over the past 6 months or a year, more 6 months, because the first 6 months I was basically detoxing, like for real. But with the keto thing going on for 6 months, things have changed dramatically. But now, I felt instant results on ginger and turmeric. And when I say instant, I mean within a month. I still cannot believe it. So I'm going to talk about those two. Are they spices? Turmeric is a spice. Try to get the pure form though. Pure form. Ginger and turmeric. What I'd like to assign you with today is go ahead and Google the health benefits of those two things. And the reason I'm saying that is because yesterday I was on a call with my billionaire business partner, David Gilmore, and he's 88 years old. And as he was talking, I'm like, oh my God, man, like it's like magic a little bit. Because I was thinking it as he was talking. He's 88, he's got no aches, no pains, no nothing. And this is the first time, and again, I'm not even talking about a product here. I'm just saying ginger and turmeric together. Ginger and turmeric together. So over the past week, I decided to look up the health benefits because on Google, like a totally third party, totally like medical websites and not company websites. You know what I mean? Companies are always going to promote their stuff. I get that. I just want ginger and turmeric. What do they do? What are the health benefits? Because I was feeling friggin' weird. Weird. Super strong. Keto was doing that. Super strong, super flexible. No cracks when I do no cracks. It's a big deal for me. My digestion is crazy, in case you care. So my skin, all these things. But when I did the ginger and turmeric, everything went like on super hyper anti-aging mode. And I'm like, okay, I gotta Google this stuff. Am I hurting myself? Sometimes if something's too good, you're like, you gotta check it out. So I started researching, and everything I read on medical websites, I'm talking about like consistent information across the board. When I read, okay, antioxidants, got that, no problem, makes sense. A lot of things are antioxidants. That didn't really tell me much. I wanted to know how do I feel? Is it matching up with how I feel? So it says oxidative damage is aging and many diseases. Diseases, I don't think I can really talk about that because I'm a healthy boy. But anti-aging, that's happening really, 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 really fast. I look at myself in the mirror. Yes, I do. I look at the details, and the ginger and turmeric, since that happened, I'm like, is it the ginger and turmeric, or is it because I've been doing keto for a while now and it's really starting to catch up? So that matched up. But then I get into, it talks about controlling diabetes, talks about preventing cancer. I'm like, okay, that's like seems a little far-fetched, right? Seems a little much. And again, that's something I'd have to trust in. I don't know. I knock on wood, right? But then when it goes into repairs skin, I was like, is it actually this that's doing it? Because it's repairing quick. And my skin is damaged. I got a lot of miles on me, we'll put it that way. Relieves arthritis. I was like, holy crap. And this all connected last night when David Gilmour, 88 years old, is playing golf and doing all these things, and he says he never gets aches and pains. I thought to myself, Mark, hold on, let's think here. You're not getting any aches and pains anymore. But I'm so busy in my life that I never paid attention to it. So those of you that are on ginger and turmeric, pay attention to it. When you wake up tomorrow, pay attention. Pay attention now. How do you feel? Because sometimes we forget to pay attention. We're so busy. Pay attention to how you feel. It's fixing me. It's crazy. So that hit me. Helps digestion. Should I get into that? Dr. Oz analyzes his poop. A little much. My digestion is insane with ginger since taking ginger and turmeric. I'm just putting it out there. Google this stuff and then just get some. Just get some. Get some ginger and turmeric. Just get it. Try it. They're natural spices, and I guess ginger is a root, I'm guessing. Just do your research and give it a shot for a month. I'm also going to talk about helps with depression. They talk about that a lot with ginger and turmeric. And I'm like, this is not interesting. I paid attention to my recent feelings since I've been taking it, and I'm like, oh my God, that can't be related to that. Is that even possible? So down the Google, YouTube rabbit hole, and apparently so. I'm like, I have to talk about this. I have to talk about this. I have to at least put it out there on a live, because these ingredients are available. I mean, these things, ginger and turmeric. This is aside from keto. These things have changed. This is like my personal miracle drug so far. I'm gonna keep going. Apparently, it just fixes you and fixes you and fixes you. It continues to fix you. Here's another one that. Okay, now it lowers cholesterol. I don't get that checked, so I don't know. It talks about preventing Alzheimer's. These are big claims, and these are not my claims. This is what you're going to see on Google with across the board. Controls weight. That's probably the keto. So I guess what I want to say, guys, is that ginger and turmeric, for me, I really think I'm going to do a live again on this topic. I'm going to say in a couple of months for an update, but it's been about 6 weeks, maybe a month and a half since I've been taking these two things every day, adding them to what I'm already doing right. A lot of things to look at, but the changes since adding those two things, they're blowing my mind. So I'm documenting this. It's Thursday, Valentine's Day. Perfect. February 14th. And I'm really kind of thrilled, but I want to be completely transparent as well. It could be a lot of, it's not mental. Bones cracking and strength increasing and skin feeling tighter is not in my mind. That's not in my mind. And it happened so fast in the past month. So there we go. Just something to think about, something to look at on your own. I sell my own stuff aside from these lives. These lives, this vlog, whether you're watching me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're seeing me now, this vlog is about talking about my experiences and how I feel, and really sharing my opinions on what I'm personally feeling, okay? This is not a sales pitch, which is why I'm just telling you what Ginger and Turmeric, you could look that up. But I would, and you can't harm yourself with them. That's a beautiful thing. You got nothing to lose by trying these things. So I'm pumped up. I'm really excited for what's going on. And it hit me yesterday, so I had the need. It hit me when an 88-year-old man who's playing golf and working. Oh, this one hit me. He works 7 days a week. He works 7 days a week. And he gives credit to the ginger and the turmeric. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And he happens to be a billionaire. So guys, that's my thought for today. Google that stuff. Take a look. You may be surprised at what you read. And more importantly, try it out. Try that stuff out. Give it a month. You may be very surprised with how you feel. Okay, guys? Have an awesome Valentine's Day. I love you all. I think date night starts early today. I think technical issues. Well, I'm definitely going to be off this social media thing and give me a couple of hours. I want to make it a day date. I don't get those too often. Bye, guys. I will see you all on social media. Have a happy Valentine's Day. See ya.